We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Astros. The Rays are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Austin Pruitt, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Stepping in, Hunter Renfroe, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
At the plate, Brandon Lau, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 13 home runs and 21 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to first. Altuve fields it cleanly, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Time now for a look at the Rays' starting 9. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The numbers for him certainly look good. He's at 327, 11 home runs, and 22 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. In there, 2-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Tyler Glasnow will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
A change of scenery might be just what Glasnow needed. Started his career with the Pirates. Never been a question about the stuff. Big time arm, 95 to 97 mile an hour fastball, good curveball. This guy is what they look like. Big, strong guy. The concern with him, throwing enough strikes. If he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Kiermaier is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
1-1, here it is. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Yuli Gurriel becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Meadows moving back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Willy Adames. Here's the first pitch to him.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-0. Bounce towards the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman. He can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Joey Wendell digs in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Standing in now, Nate Lowe. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's through for a base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
The 2-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that retires the side. Rays strand just the 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So coming to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits.
Yordan Alvarez.
First delivery to him on the way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, today my spotlight's going to be on outfielder Austin Meadows. When I think of him, I think of one word: smooth. He's so sure-handed out there. Offensively, he's got that pretty swing, and defensively, he runs into the gap smooth. People, lock in on this guy. He's going to be a star in the making.
George Springer the next to hit, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the 2nd out.
Batting 5th, the shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a 4-pitch inning as the Astros are retired. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the pitch.
2-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line towards center field. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 7.
So digging in now, Michael Perez. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 3rd inning, no score to this point. That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike. Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, number 8.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Lau. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Lau, originally from the state of Virginia, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Renfroe leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And now a pitch on the way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
The 0-2 once more.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Tucker.
Settling in now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 gone. At the plate, Garrett Stubbs. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Ball 3.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-1. And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Austin Meadows, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Willie Adames will be next. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be Willie Adames. Now here it comes. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell.
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Diaz is there. 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Digging in for his second at bat, Nate Lowe. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
3-1.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
3 ball.
And an early birthday gift as he swings and misses at ball 4.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Michael Brantley back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
From the stretch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Adames brings it in. And there's out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a liner. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Astros hit is going to be for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1-2. Here it is.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Rays, the center fielder.
All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kevin Kiermaier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Kiermaier is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
The third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. And quickly there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Michael Perez hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
0-1 the count. Ball 1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Halfway home, still no score. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The center fielder.
Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder George Springer. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here's the pitch.
No, that's down.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
And it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Standing in, Aledmus Diaz, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch on its way. Runners on the move for second. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Tucker, 23 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Hard on the ground towards short. Adames scoops it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Astros leave one. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready for another shot now. Hunter Renfroe. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit to third. Diaz scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now to the plate, Brandon Lau. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. Two and two.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
Base hit into right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Racing back, the right fielder at the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Rogelio Armenteros, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 61, Rogelio Armenteros. The batter, number 1.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a ground ball for Altuve could be 2. There's 1. On to first, but not in time, as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batter, the first.
Ready once again, Nate Lowe. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. 2 out with the man at first.
Nope.
2-0 now. Liner toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Two down, runners at first and second. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ground ball right side. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Through 5 1/2, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Now at the plate, Garrett Stubbs. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Comes set, and the 0-1 down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
In now, Michael Brantley. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 pitch on the way. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. So here's Yuli Gurriel. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Stepping into the box, Yandy Diaz. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Tampa Bay, the third baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now here it comes. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. A bouncer up the middle. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. A ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And he popped him up. Diaz over to his left. 1 out. Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now the 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Three and 2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 8.
Striding forward now is the DH, Brandon Lau. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Austin Meadows will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
3-2.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And up next will be Willie Adames. G-Man Choi will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. He's set. The 0-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The set and the 2-1.
Nope.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home.
Okay.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Tucker is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Rays leave them loaded, but they're on top 2-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. This change for the Rays. Now playing shortstop.
Oliver Drake gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 47, Oliver Drake.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Michael Brasso is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 43, Michael Brasso.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez. Out in front of it, strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
The 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled to the left side. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail things here 2-0. Framber Valdez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 59.
Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
The second baseman, Joey Wendell.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1 and 2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Into the box, Michael Brasso, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Brantley going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now in the box, Yandy Diaz. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They're up 2-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Striding into the box, Aledmus Diaz, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch coming, here it is. In there for strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Got him on his front foot. It's 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
Soft liner to the left side. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Here he comes on 2-0. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he misses again, ball 3. Garrett Stubbs is on deck. And he missed with it, ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So striding in, Garrett Stubbs, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. He's set. Here it comes. Now the 0-1. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
from the stretch. So far on the year, Gurriel carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Now the 1-0. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Astros plate one on a couple of hits. We've played 8 full. It's the Rays 2 and the Astros 1. Miles Straw will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 3.
Brad Peacock enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, Michael Perez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
The pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Number 31, Brian O'Grady.
Liner toward right center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Brandon Lau. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Now here it comes. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And that one misses. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They still lead it 2-1.
Your attention, please. This change for the Rays. Now playing left field, number 31.
Nick Anderson enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
He's set, and the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Anderson is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on it because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Grady is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. Coming to the plate now, Miles Straw. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, a potential winning run at first with 1 away. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Straw is quite the athlete on the defensive side of the scorecard. Today playing shortstop, but he's actually a center fielder by trade.
Yeah, this one's crazy for me. To be a center fielder by trade and be asked to come into the infield, not only into the infield, but at a premium position, it screams that he must have touched the position at some point. No manager would ask a player to come from center field into shortstop unless he had the utmost confidence in this guy's defensive skills.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swinging a ground ball to third. And it's a base hit. And we are tied here in the ninth.
Boy, Giro, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom in the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
In now, Kyle Tucker. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Flips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. We are into extra innings, and here comes the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. And the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Into the box now, Joey Wendell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. And there's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The count now at 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped him up. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready for another chance? Michael Brasso. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Score remains 2-2. Digging in once again, Garrett Stubbs. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Bud.
Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And that misses 1-1. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Garrett Stubbs takes his 4th strikeout of the game. To the plate now, Michael Brantley. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. O'Grady will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now back, first baseman.
Standing in, Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First offering on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Jose Altuve would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-1. Here it is. A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. He's set. The 3-2 to third. Reined in. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Ryan Presley takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
Striding in, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a walk in his last trip.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Presley, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Into the box, Yandy Diaz, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1.
Lined into left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Digging in to try it again, Michael Perez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Tucker waits on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. Stepping in, Brian O'Grady. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This pitch is bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The set and the 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, number 8.
Digging in now, Brandon Lau. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit softly on the ground to first. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Chaz Rowe takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
52. Chaz Rowe.
Set now for the bottom of the 11th, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. The winning run is at first base. And oh, that gets him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. So digging in with a chance to win it here, George Springer. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Miles Strong. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Comes set, the 0-1. Possible winning runs at second with two down, however. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 11 innings in the books now, and we are tied 2-2. On to the 12th frame in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Austin Meadows. Here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away, as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
And Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. One more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Joe Smith comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are two on here with nobody out. In now, Joey Wendell. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Runners are at first and third with none out. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball one. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Now batting, Michael Brasso. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
The 0-1. Hit hard up the middle, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here 3-2.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Hard liner toward short. Altuve for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
The third baseman,
8 bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Yandy Diaz, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. From the stretch, a fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Men on third with 2 down. Hit hard back up the middle, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 5-2.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box now, Michael Perez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 3 runs already home here. And he lays off again. Ball 3. Brian O'Grady would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Brentley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. The Rays are in front, 5-2. Next up for the Astros, Aledmus Diaz. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Aledmus Diaz.
First offering on its way. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball inside.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And another foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Now another 1-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Line to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping up now, Garrett Stubbs. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
5-2 the final score tonight. Chaz Rowe gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rays.